be on some wicked cool archaeological dig. I'll be stuck here. Oh, I almost forgot. Maybe these farewell gifts will cheer you up. Who is this? They look like... Same, I don't know. Who is talking? First, your own personal pocket gizmo, so we can send messages to each other. Wow, it's like a smartphone. No way! Thanks! You know how to use this, right? All you have to do is press start to display your pocket gizmo. Then use the control pad to highlight an option and press the A button to select it. You can get your gizmo mail, read G-books and browse some gift sites by choosing cool stuff. There's a lot more, but I don't have time to describe it right now. I'll send you a gizmo mail soon that tells you all about how to use your pocket gizmo. And before I forget, here's your other present. Your Duel Masters collection. It's yours now. You worked hard collecting all these cards, and you won so many matches with them. Now it's your turn to carry on the tradition. Thanks, bro. You're the best. I hear the new expansion is coming out soon. Here's some store credits from the local card shop, so you can update your collection. Also, they take these 5-stop shop tournament passes. You will learn how to use them in a shop. Wow, thanks! Have fun on your trip. Wait a second, who is talking? Is this the older one? Expect to be related to a Kaijudo master when you return. Wait a second, wasn't the right one going? No. I don't know. What a great guy. I'm really looking forward to meet him. What? I got a new gizmo, man. I should check it out. Right. No. Right. Oh, so you can battle with your friends. I get it. Oh. Wrong button once again. Cool stuff. Gizmo mail. From Sam. Oh, you are Sam. Dear Antza, sad to say goodbye to you today, as I promised. Here's a note that explains more about your pocket gizmo. Press start to open it. You'll see 6 buttons. You can find out more about these in a manual printed thing that came with this cool game. But here, sorry I don't have the manual. But here's the important stuff. Stats show you how you're doing, how many credits you have, how many shop tournament passes you have, and the prizes you have collected. Deck management lets you create new decks. Check the manual. Use this often to try out new ideas and new cards. Cool stuff is where you'll find gizmo mails like this one. G-books, which contain things like rules and cheat sites, where you'll find things like strategy articles. This is also where to go to play cool Duel Masters video games. Alright. But what the heck is Duel Masters? Is it like Pokemon? I see some kind of creature there. Casting shots, yes. I've never played any card games, so really need to find some tutorial. Okay, maybe I find some help if I go to talk to people. I have some cards now. Maybe I can duel with someone. Can I see the cards? Hanusha, Urst, Dianoch, Iokand, La Uragiga, Lan, Mule, Raula, Rosal, Firu, Fang. Beast Folk. Okay, so I have creatures and what are these? Oh, they are just different type of. They have different element. Oh yes, I like yellow cards, green ones, and so on. What is this? Spell. Okay. Okay, so I can shuffle and change the cards. Right. And here we have what is it? At least the same. I only had like 53 cards. Now I have 2 40 card decks. I don't know. I checked this already. Okay, who are you? Hi there, my name is Knight. You're a new face around here. Do you play Duel Masters? Yes, I just got some new cards from my brother. Nice. Mind if I take a look? Not bad. I can't wait to see your collection after you start winning tournaments. How well do you understand the game? Newbie. I'm just learning. Would you like me to explain the rules? Why, yes, of course. The best way to learn is by playing. Here, take one of my decks and we can play a practice duel. You can press start at any time to cancel the game. The object of Duel Master is to build powerful decks using creatures and spells. Each creature and spell has a different purpose, and each has its own strengths and weaknesses. When you face an opponent, your aim is to knock him out of the game by sending creatures straight toward him. Let's give it a try. Every duel starts with a coin flip. The winner chooses whether to go first. The person who goes first may get creatures out faster, but doesn't draw a card on his first turn. If you are playing a 2 out of 3 match, the loser of the previous game chooses whether or not to go first. Tails it is. This screen is very important, it's your management screen. This icon shows you how many cards you have in your deck. This icon shows you how many shields you still have. This icon shows you how many cards you have in your hand. This icon shows you how many cards you have in your mana zone. These icons show your opponent's deck, shields, hand and mana. This icon shows you which deck you are currently browsing. This is the mana still available for this turn. At any moment you can press L and choose which you see, your deck, the battle zone or your opponent's deck. Now that you are more familiar with the management screen, let's begin our duel. After the coin toss, the top 5 cards from our decks are placed face down in front of us. These are our shields. Next, we each draw 5 cards from the tops of our decks. I need to put a card into my mana zone. Cards in your mana zone generate mana, which you can use to pay for creatures and spells. Each mana card can generate 1 mana per turn. You can add only 1 card into your mana zone each turn, unless a card says otherwise. Once you add a card to your mana zone, that card does nothing but generate mana for you. To put a card into your mana zone, select it using a control pad and press A button. Since this is my first turn, I will need water mana soon, I'm going to put my King Nepta's card into my mana zone. This creature costs 6 to summon, which means I can summon it for some time. I have more of them in my deck anyway, so I can hope to draw one later. You don't have to put a card into your mana zone if you don't want to, but it's a good idea for the first several turns. To skip this step, press the R button. The next step is to cast a spell or summon a creature. You can summon any creature and cast any spell during your turn, as long as you have enough mana to pay for it. The cost for a spell is displayed in the center of the card in your hand. For more details about a card, highlight it using the control pad and then press select. Since I have 1 mana card in my mana zone, it means I have 1 mana to use this turn. None of my cards cost only 1 mana, which means I can't cast a spell or summon a creature yet. I press the R button to end my turn. You are going to second this game, which means you get to draw a card on your first turn. The first step is to put a card into your mana zone. I suggest you put a Gatling Skyterror, since he costs 7 to summon. Right. Now it's time to summon a creature. You have a Deadly Fighter Breadclaw card in your hand, which costs only 1 to summon. Select it now using the control pad and press the A button. Oh, I have 2 of them. At least one of the mana cards you tap must be the same civilization as the spell or creature. You only have fire cards in your deck, so you won't have to worry about this. Select the mana you will use to pay for the card and press the A button to tap it. Well, I have only this. We tap cards to show that we've used them that turn. Mana, attacking creatures and blockers are all tapped when they are used. All of your cards are automatically untapped at the beginning of your turn. Press the R button to summon Deadly Fighter Breadclaw. When you summon a creature, it is put into the battle zone. Most creatures can't attack on the turn that you summon them, because they have summoning sickness. Deadly Fighter Predclaw will be able to attack on your next turn. At the beginning of my turn, all of my tapped cards are automatically untapped. I have no tapped cards, so I draw a card. I drew a Locant, the Oracle card, a light blocker with a power of 2000. I should summon this to try and stop your Deadly Fighter Predclaw. Eocont. The Oracle costs 2 mana to summon. One of those mana has to be from the Light Civilization. That means I need to add a light card to my mana zone. I have 1 water and 1 light mana. This is enough to summon Eocont, the Oracle. I select Eocont, the Oracle. I tap both mana cards and press the R button to summon it. Now, Eocont, the Oracle, is in the next battle zone, waiting to protect me. That ends my turn. All of your tapped cards have already been untapped. This is the first phase of the turn. You drew Crimson Hammer, a perfect spell for the occasion. You can use it to take care of my pesky blocker. First, you need to put a card into your mana zone. I suggest Tornado Flame. Select Crimson Hammer and press the A button. Now, tap both of your mana cards and press the R button. Oh, I see. When you cast the spell, the view switches to the battle zone, so you can use Crimson Hammer. Select Eocont, the Oracle, and press the A button. Crimson Hammer destroys a creature with power 2000 or less, which means Eocont, the Oracle, goes into the graveyard. The graveyard is where destroyed creatures and used spells go. Some spells and abilities let you remove cards from your graveyard. If you want to see what's in your graveyard or your opponent's, press the L button. You have used all of your mana, so you are automatically taken to the battle zone for the attack phase. You only have 1 attacker, so select him and press the A button. Most attackers can attack either tapped creatures or players. Since there are no creatures to attack, you'll go straight at me. Press the A button to choose me, then select one of my shields, and press the A button. I have no blockers to stand in your way. My shield breaks and the card goes to my deck. I drew Ear, Vizier of Bullets, a light creature with a power of 3000. I don't have any blockers to stop Deadly Fighter Predclaw, so I think I'd better summon Ear, Vizier of Bullets. First I need to add a card to my mana zone. Remember that creatures cannot attack the turn they come into play. My turn is over. Untap, draw. Uh-oh. Add 1 more card to your mana zone and you can summon 2 more creatures. Prowler Siler and another Deadly Fighter Predclaw. Looks like I might be in trouble. Put another card into your mana zone. I suggest Stone Sour. Well done. Now select one of your creatures and tap the mana you need to summon it. Now select the other and tap the mana. Time to attack. Again I have no blockers and no untapped creatures. This deadly fighter Breadclaw must attack each turn. You need to select him and choose me, then choose one of my shields to attack. Oh. Ouch, I'm down to only 3 shields, but that means I have 2 extra cards in my hand, which is definitely a good thing. Unfortunately, I still don't have any cards that I can turn the game around. I just drew Emerald Grass, a light blocker. He can at least slow your attacks temporarily. Now, it's my turn to attack. Since Deadly Fighter Breadclaw 1 attacked last turn, it is now tapped, and I can attack it with Ear of Bullets. You can tell it's tapped because it's flashing. At this point I'm better off destroying one of your creatures than breaking a shield. Otherwise you'll have 3 attackers coming at me next turn. First I select Ear of Bullets and press the A button. Then I select the tapped Fighter Breadclaw and press the A button again. The creatures meet battle. When creatures battle, compare their power. If one creature's power is higher than the others, that creature wins, and the loser goes to the graveyard. If their power is the same, both creatures go to the graveyard. In this case, Ear of Bullets, with a power of 3000, easily beats Deadly Fighter Breadclaw with a power of 1000. That's all the attacking I can do. Your turn. Nice draw, but no sense holding on to it. The way you're playing this game will be over before you can collect 8 mana. Put Scarlet Scyther into mana and summon Rothus the Traveler. Although his special ability makes each of us destroy a creature, it will definitely be to your advantage. still not sure if I understand this game, but I'm learning. When you summon Rothus the Traveler, we must each destroy one of our own creatures in the battle zone. You should destroy Deadly Fighter Breadclaw, since I can easily block him. I should keep my blocker here. Vizier of Bullets is tapped, so you can destroy him this turn with Brawler's Tyler anyway. Plus, with the blocker I can stop you from breaking a shield. You have one attacker. Rothus the Traveler has Summoning Sickness. I'm your only choice. Wait a second, can I attack this one? No. Brawler's Siler has a special ability called Power Attacker. That means that even though his normal power is only 1000, when he attacks he gets a 2000 bonus, increasing his power to 3000. That destroys Emerald Grass and Brawler's Siler. Oh. I've got a lot of cards, but still not the ones I need. I'll put another card in the mana and summon Fairy Child. Usually Fairy Child would be a great card, since it's unblockable. But I really need a blocker. I have no creatures that can attack this turn, so it's your turn. Great draw! Press the air button to skip your mana phase, then summon the Armored Walker. Why? Attack with Rothus the Traveler. Who is it? Oh, this one. And attack whom? Him? No. Ouch, only 2 shields left. Finally, a blocker. Unfortunately, it's probably too late. I can't take out either of your creatures with Fairy Child, so I will attack you and destroy one of your shields. Oh no, I hit a shield trigger. Anytime you break an opponent's shield that has a shield trigger ability, your opponent has the option of immediately casting that spell or summoning that creature for no cost. Shield triggers are the only spells and creatures you can cast or summon during your opponent's turn. In your case, you can cast Tornado Flame, which destroys any of my creatures with a power of 4000 or less. Bye bye Senatin J3, cast Tornado Flame by pressing the A button. To accept, Use the control pad to select Senating J3 and press the A button to cast Tornado Flame. This one. Magma Geyser is all you need to win. Skip your mana phase again by pressing the R button. Why? Because I have mana. Magma Geyser will turn one of your creatures into a Double Breaker. Double Breaker destroys 2 shields with a single attack. Select either creature. Oh. Well, this one. Attack with both creatures, but be sure to attack with the Double Breaker first. Select me. Ouch! I'm out of shields. One more attack and I'm done. Send your last creature across for the final attack. Great duel. I think you're ready for the big time. No. Alright, so... yeah. It is a great idea to play random games. Because earlier I would only play games that I knew or had previously played or seen someone else to play, but by playing random games I find games that I never even knew that existed, so this is a great way to explore gaming culture. So now I know what is this trading thing and fighting duel master thing. Oh, so I actually can fight anyone. Interesting. Okay, so that's everything I need to know. I will probably not play this anymore ever again, but yeah, it was a nice experience. Okay.